Bro, I think we mentioned exercise helps with focus, like, I don't know, 9 out of 10 episodes.
I think so, right? Because it's pretty important.
Yeah.
But you know what we haven't talked about or even considered?
What's that?
When to exercise.
Really?
Does exercising in different parts of the day actually yield different results?
You know what's super cool about this subject?
What's that?
I did my first, like, true 4 p.m. proper Peloton ride. Usually I ride in the morning.
You're normally a morning guy.
Yeah.
Oh, so we get to talk about your 4 p.m. situation.
Yeah. I just did it yesterday. So it's hot. It's fresh.
It's fresh.
It's
Well, bro,
fresh off the press.
I think we should talk about it.
Let's do it. Let's dig in.
We're going to hit some of the benefits of exercise. This is coming from Mayo Clinic. Some of this may not surprise you. It helps with weight control, combats health conditions and diseases,
Improves your mood.
boosts energy,
Nice. Promotes better sleep.
and puts the spark back in your sex life.
Ooh. Wow. I'm running home.
There you go.
So, does working out at different times lead to different results?
So this was a 12-week study from researchers at Skidmore College.
Sounds like a
Sounds like a punk
band. Punk rock.
Skidmore College. It's just a bunch of people in jean jackets like Brian. So 12-week study. What they found, women who worked out in the morning lost more fat, while those who trained in the evening gained more upper body strength and power. As for men, the performance improvements were similar no matter when they exercised. Bros for the win, I guess.
You can exercise whenever you want.
But those who did so in the evening had a significant drop in blood pressure, among other benefits that they did not mention.
Yeah.
So I don't know what those other benefits are. Probably the improved sex life.
Yeah. Improved sex life. I mean, blood pressure is a big one. So it's interesting. So exercise in the evening.
For women.
I mean, in the morning.
More fat loss.
Yeah, more
for
fat
women.
loss. And then in the evening, more upper body strength, which is just, that's very interesting. So I guess that's whatever you want, right? If you want more fat loss, exercise in the morning. If you want more tone and muscle mass,
If you want both, hit it.
hit it.
Do both.
Do both.
I
And
would
for-
say, like everything in life, do the morning a couple days and do the evening a couple days.
That's true. See what feels better for you.
Yeah, I mean, this is also very much based around your life and your schedule and your whatever you're doing.
So here's some working out in the morning pros according to Forbes Health. In a study of 51 healthy adolescents, those who ran 30 minutes in the morning 3 days a week reported improved sleep quality, mood, and concentration during the day, as well as decreased daytime sleepiness compared to the control group.
Okay, so when I was in high school
Yeah.
and I had weight training, what I noticed though, this is real life shit, and I noticed it immediately. When I stopped taking it, like the next year, I was so tired in the last two classes. But when I was taking it the last two classes, I was wide awake. I could focus, I could actually learn stuff.
Interesting.
But when it was gone, I just couldn't, I started to feel that drag at the end of the day.
At 2 p.m. slumber,
So this is real. I mean, you work out in the morning and it helps push you through.
which is so wild because it seems like you'd have the opposite effect. It
Like
seems
it make
like
you tired.
yeah, you expend more energy in your workout, but it's absolutely amazing that the more physical you are, the more energy your brain has, which is just wild.
You think you're just releasing all that shit that makes you tired.
Yeah.
Your endocrine system trying to get rid of all that metabolic waste. And if you're not moving, it just sits there and you become a metabolic cesspool. And that's not how you stay focused. So they were also finding, the researchers found that morning workouts can curb appetite throughout the day. A small study, okay, this is from Brigham Young University, wherever that is, compared food intake and brain responses to food images in a group of 35 women. Those who completed a 45-minute of moderate intensity exercise in the morning had lower response to food images and didn't consume extra calories during the day to make up for the calories burned during the exercise. So this makes sense. If you're talking about working out in the morning may lead to more weight loss.
Yeah.
Here's the same study, not the same study, here's a separate study saying when you work out in the morning, you're less triggered by food. You don't want to just consume calories for no reason.
Yeah.
So you burn more, eat less.
Isn't that wild?
So what is up with the human body where when you're not doing anything, you just want to keep eating?
You just want to.
But when you work out more, you don't want to keep eating.
It's very strange. Here's some pros to working out in the evening.
Okay.
When it comes to exercise in the evening, the most significant benefit is that most people have more time. So it makes sense, right? If you're in the morning, you got 7 things to do before you got to get to work. So it's like, I got 20 minutes, I'm going to exercise and I go to work. In the evening, according to this, some of these pros, if you work out in the evening, sometimes you're working out with friends, you're going to play some tennis after work, you're playing some racquetball, you're playing whatever.
Seems like you're just more likely to work out in the evening because it's more accessible.
Yeah, and it seems like it's more of a extracurricular activity than it is a routine.
Yeah, you got more of a community around it.
Yeah, which obviously is always better. And then towards the end of this, it says evening exercise can also be a great way to de-stress, boost endorphins, and leave your workday behind you. And I think that's one of the most important points that we may have for if you're a CEO of a big business.
Yep.
You got to transition. I mean, you can decide to just work 100% of your life in your head and neglect your friends and family and whatever. That's cool. That's your choice. But if that's not your choice, you gotta reset.
Yeah.
Before you get home, so you can be on for your loved ones, and exercise is a great way to do that.
It's almost like exercising makes you more efficient in all aspects of life.
What'd you say? Dump the?
Yeah.
We're in a cesspool. What'd you call it?
Metabolic cesspool.
All right, okay, so solutions, bro. What do we do?
Anything's better than nothing thing.
Yeah, I love the whole like and I've kind of like, you embrace this life, Jonathan, and I so respect it, and I'm kind of moving towards it, which seeing myself move towards it even makes me feel so good. But like,
what's that?
Like, yeah, I'm gonna exercise. Okay, cool. So for the next year, I'm gonna time block. I'm gonna buy these clothes. I'm gonna do this, blah blah blah. And it's just like, fuck all that. I'm gonna exercise today. I don't even care what I do tomorrow.
So it's like, for me, it's just if you just really start paying attention to yourself and your body and how you feel. So this all comes to just self-awareness.
Yeah.
Imagine that. I just know what and when I need it.
Yeah.
Some days I'm like, I don't need this today. But sometimes it's just a quick 20 minutes. Sometimes I got to push a little harder. Sometimes when we're mountain biking, I feel like, okay, I need to push myself. Like,
yeah. Well, you want to make it back to the car.
I want this to burn.
Yeah.
So, some people, the schedulers, the time blockers of the world, like, well, I got to put it on the calendar.
Need a book,
just go
need
out,
a regiment.
Do burpees for 15 minutes and you'll feel something.
Yeah. You'll feel it all the way down.
You'll feel it
all the way in.
Yeah.
And if nothing else, just walk more. Good grief.
Walking's amazing for you.
Walk outside, and if you can, walk in some woods.
There's
walk in nature.
What was it? The study was. We read so much. I don't remember any of the studies, but walking improves your even your immune system.
Oh, wow.
You get outside, some fresh air, some sun, yada yada. Nice little walk, move the body. Boom, your immune system's stronger for like next couple hours or whatever.
Wow.